My son or daughter should practice with players of like ability. Therefore, practicing with a AA team would be of no benefit. Sound familiar? The drills and the games that I've showed you there can be done with all skill levels. We were out with Midge. We had David Bryan, plays pro in Austria. We had Lucas Bloodoff, who plays for me. We had my son, who's 15 years old. And we had Nathan McKinnon. All of them doing the exact same drills. All of them, they all benefited from it. No problem. Parent number 2. My son or daughter has great skills, but he or she has to learn how to play the game. Sound familiar? More than 50% of our practices at St. Mary's are the development of the skills necessary to implement our system. So 50% of our practice is skill development. What should it be at the minor hockey level? Most players, I would say 99% of the players, U14 and younger, aren't ready to learn a system. What we're trying to do is give them the skills necessary to allow them to have freedom of thought. So they don't have to think about that 1/8 of an inch wide piece of steel or that piece of rubber at the other end of the stick. When you get there, then we present the system. Final one. I agree, Tom, with everything you're saying, but the kids, they don't want to practice all the time. They want to play games. Igor Larionov, during his Hall of Fame speech, didn't play. He said he did not play his first organized game of hockey till he was 12 years old. And he said, I had just as much fun then as he did playing in the NHL. The 10 games that I've put up there, you know what? That's not the panacea. That's just 10. You can Google small area games, and you're going to have a list this high. You'll fill 3 years' worth of practices. But it's our job as coaches, with our passion for the game. That's what the kids feed off of. Give them those games. You put that soccer ball in there and have them try to run each other off that dot, they're going to have a ball. And they're going to learn a hell of a lot more than they would by touching the puck less than a minute in one game. Finally, I was playing shinny, and we had, it was at Christmas time, and there was a kid that was out. His dad was part of the group, and the kid was my D partner. And I said, he'd get the puck, and he'd just hammer it high and hard off the glass. Just wham! And I was over on the right side, and I said, why don't you use me? He goes, oh no, my coach says if the winger isn't there, I just hammer it high and hard off the glass. So those are our dinosaurs that we encounter.